I have a disorder called Stickler syndrome, and Stickler syndrome is a connective tissue disorder. This type of connective tissue disorder affects every single connective tissue in your entire body, even ones that you wouldn't think of. So not only does it stunt bone development, I was born with an underdeveloped jaw and a cleft palate, which means the two sides of my mouth never fused together, and I was born with a hole in the roof of my mouth. I also had to have 14 teeth pulled, including four or eight, I think four permanent teeth pulled, because my jaw was so underdeveloped that my teeth couldn't fit in my mouth. It causes early onset arthritis to the point where my mom had to have both of her hips replaced before the age of 40, and my Stickler syndrome is progressing faster, so things are worse for me and progressing quicker. When I was 16, the back of my eye, my retina detached, and I had to get a silicone band put around my eye to hold it together to prevent me from going blind, and it did cause a permanent blind spot in my vision. I've had crossed eye surgery as a result of the strain that the buckle put on my eye. My eyes started to lose muscle function and started to cross. Had to have that surgery. That problem is starting to come back again, and I'm probably going to have another surgery. I have ulcerative colitis. I've torn ligaments and chipped off pieces of bone in both of my knees. I can barely squat down and stand up without using like assistance. A lot of people think that because I look relatively attractive or I look, good or whatever, that I can't possibly be in pain or my disorder can't possibly be real. I'm getting flustered, like reading the comments on all these videos, because this is a very, very real thing. Now, when it comes to the color of my eyes, very simply put, they tell me I'm missing pigmentation in my eyes. It's most likely because of Stickler syndrome. Not 100% sure, because there's a lot of factors of Stickler syndrome, guys, that happen that you're not 100% sure. Like, it causes myocardic or whatever, like heart problems. My mom just had to have a heart ablation surgery. Is that in my future? Maybe, because I've had everything my mom has had, pretty much worse. I hope not, but this is some serious shit. Anyways, not everything is so easily connectable or identifiable, but they think that as a result of my underdeveloped pretty much everything, that I'm missing pigmentation in my irises, and that causes the light to reflect and the colors to change. It's like a baby form of albinism. Like, it's not to the point, obviously, where my eyes turn red or blue or gray, or well, sometimes they do turn gray, but it's enough that they will change color. So it's not a fake disorder. It's very real. Since I was born, I have permanent hearing loss, permanent vision loss, blind spots, floaters, macular degeneration, vitreous detachment. I've had lasers in the retinas of both of my eyes. I've had so many surgeries. I'm sure that I'm missing stuff because it's so much stuff that happens on a day-to-day that it's like you can't keep track of it. Like, you deal with each new symptom as it comes. So, I mean, I just